giving into it. They want to shatter your mind talking about Justin Bieber. It's pure evil. They're taking your intellect and your soul and giving you Michael Jordan and Bieber. Unlock your human potential. Defeat the globalists who want to shatter your mind, your doorways to perception. I want to see you truly live. I want to see you truly be who you are. I don't want my progeny who's coming, my unborn grandchildren and great-grandchildren, to live in this nightmare system these control freaks have created, where these wicked globalists are so threatened by human potential, they poison the water, the vaccines, the food, to turn us into a bunch of slugs, a bunch of lobotomized sloths so they can control us. It is a crime. It is the most jealous, envious, greedy, hateful, sickening thing the New World Order does, and that's why I am so pleased to be committed in the fight against them. That's why I don't care about my own life, except I want to continue to live to fight them. That's why I don't have fear. I only have fear of myself and my flesh and not being up to the challenge. And I ask you to look in the mirror and ask yourselves, what are you doing in this time of great challenge? What are you doing to unlock minds? Once you unlock a mind, once you unlock somebody, then they can unlock their soul. We can't unlock a soul. Only God can do that. But we can unlock minds. And once the mind is unlocked, once the intellect is turned on, then comes the discernment. Then comes the awakening of the soul. Then comes true enlightenment and empowerment. So the globalists seek to make you a bunch of jealous, stunted, weak, backstabbing, gibbering demons. All of us have the lower elements and the higher. We must strive for the higher. Stay with us! I'm looking at these headlines at Infowars.com. Rights group urges Congress to scrap privacy-busting internet bill. It'll put you in jail for embedding a YouTube video for 5 years. Here's another one. Mom arrested after refusing TSA molestation of daughter. Or another little jewel. Bernanke says gold is not money, and that Fed may launch another round of stimulus. That means money printing. That's just some of the news there. You know, that's why I am so disgusted by the New World Order. And this short little rant from the past is where I tell the globalists what I think of them. And I have trouble finding the words to describe just how venomous and sickening and rotten these control freaks are. The globalists are organized, they're corrupt, they're a bunch of thieving parasites. They use our money against us. And it's, people are waking up, though. A lot of good things are happening, and so I should be more positive. I just have trouble looking at Obama and trouble looking at Bush and looking at all these local criminals and looking at all the stuff they do. I'm sick of them. I have more than a hatred for them. I have a disgust, a disdain, a tectonic, titanous, explosive anathema. They are anathema. It's not even that I hate them or are disgusted. I want to be away from them. I don't like them. I don't like looking at them. I don't like hearing them. I don't like all their tics and all their enjoyment of petty power. I hate their worldliness. I hate their pettiness. I hate the fact that they don't enjoy beauty or decency or honor or see, I start thinking about them and it just the image of them starts going into my mind, and that's something I can't allow. I know these people. I know what makes them tick. I've looked into their minds. I've studied them. I know who they are. And I just can't believe we are this low to let this type of worthless trash run things. This type of innocence-destroying, decency-destroying. It hurts my soul, folks. And my spirit just rises up against them to just a level. I just want to get my hands around their throats. You want to get down to the bottom line. And you know, they feel the same. They don't like us. They want to get their hands around our throats, too. And they are. Every day you drink that damn tap water. Every day you shoot your kids up and eat the GMO food. And they're just going to go on hurting us and killing us and screwing us and lying to us. And I'm sick of it. And they take our normal instincts of manhood and valor and honor, and they twist it and use it for their own aims. They got the best of us working for them. It's a load of crap. I just swear on the altar of God that we're going to beat you. I swear I'm going to do whatever it takes to beat you. And the people out there are making that oath as well. All right, we're back. There was my New World Order rant describing what I really think of the globalist. Now I want to describe what I think and what I envision humanity, good people in humanity, the vast majority of us to be. This long 30-minute piece will go into the next hour. It's titled, What We Really Are. I've had so many requests by listeners and people on the street, including media folks nationally, tell me to do more pieces like this. Discuss the positive nature of humanity versus the more nasty environs that the globalists are attempting to expand against free humanity. But at the end of the day, humans are dynamic, powerful creatures that need to be challenged. And that's why the social engineers have really built an artificial environment for us. They have built an artificial domain. It's a box or a map that they have basically created, and then they use the peer pressure messages in the mind-rotting dinosaur media. And so what I beg listeners to do, especially new listeners, is to not believe a word I say, but to simply recognize the inherent truth that on this planet, there are things going on that we're not aware of, that there are scientific discoveries that haven't been made yet, and that there are criminal groups doing things behind the scenes to manipulate and control our environment, and that we're not getting the whole story, and that the system has been caught lying over and over again, even when the truth suits them. They have created an artificial environment for us to try to claim that they're keeping us safe, but really what they're doing is creating a nanny state to enslave us. They don't want us to be adventurous. They don't want us to be individualistic. They want to sell us tyranny in the name of giving us some type of utopia when all they're delivering is a kill system masquerading as humanitarianism. So we're going to come back with this special breakdown of what we really are.
You take a mortal man.
What is it to be a human being? Homo sapiens sapien. That's the scientific name of our species. For tens of thousands of years, our ancestors struggled, fought, and died against other tribes of humans, against saber-toothed cats and woolly mammoths, Bengal tigers, to simply survive. The main mission of our species has been to survive on a hostile planet that we developed on. And now you have people in the lap of luxury with all the entertainment, more food than they can eat. Even the poorest of our society in the Western world is much better off than our ancestors, living like kings, and we don't appreciate it. And this is the big secret. We don't appreciate it because we're not designed to thrive in a society of milk and honey, of plenty. We are designed to thrive in an atmosphere of incredible danger and of amazing pressures. We are an incredible species that has brought you Beethoven and minds like Albert Einstein. Human minds, more than 110 years ago, developed the theory of atomics, Max Planck. The human mind created equations that can destroy entire cities. We can do incredible things, positive things and destructive things. Humanity is magic. Humanity can literally reach to the stars and beyond. The development of our species to this point is only the larval stage. And we're now going into a phase where we're literally in a cocoon and about to metamorphosize into something else. And during this time of flux, our species, all the genetic and racial memories, all of the inherited memories, aren't integrating with this modern society of convenience and all the food we can eat and the entertainment and the decadence. Because the pleasure centers of the mind and the things that the controlled corporate media force feeds are only a limited spectrum of our intellect and what we are. Our ancestors struggled and fought and died against the elements, against wild animals, against barbarous tribes of fellow humans to succeed, and success was to simply survive. And now we see these giant decadent masses of people who aren't appreciating life, who are becoming nihilistic, who have a death wish, who hate everything that's good and wholesome. You see on the internet all these videos in the last few years where it shows beautiful women abusing animals. This is the new pornography. People are becoming psychopathic. They're degenerating psychologically. I want you to look yourself in the mirror and really ask yourself a question. Meditate on it. Think about it. What is it to be a human being? Who are we as a species? We're creatures that live on a beautiful planet orbiting a sun, 2/3 of the way out on the spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy. Our species developed on this planet over hundreds of thousands of years. Our ancestors fought to survive against the elements, against wild animals, and against tribes. Survival was success for our species. It was the French philosopher Victor Hugo that said, "Adversity makes men, prosperity makes monsters." And in that simple statement, you understand the human experience and who we are. People that have plenty of food and housing and clothing, they are depressed. They're unhappy. They feel like they're missing something in their life because fundamentally they don't understand what it is to be human. Survival and raising your children to be happy and successful and healthy is victory. Every generation making the world a better place than the previous one is victory. People have been taught by the corporate brainwashing machine to be self-centered, to not care about others. And in that, they've lost their very humanity. They don't understand that life is transitory. We're just like the flowers that come up every year in the spring and blossom throughout the summer and then die in the fall and winter. But through the species, through humankind, we live on. And everything we do to each other affects the species itself. Madison Avenue tries to make you feel inadequate so that you'll buy into their products, so that you'll feel like you need to accept their mode of control if you're going to be fulfilled. And the more people buy into that, the more nihilistic and destructive they get. We have a society that is collapsing, that is crumbling, because we build up drug addicts, sports icons, and Hollywood people, and all of these rock stars who are the worst expression of humanity because they become so wealthy that they're unhappy. They're not appreciative of the basic things they have. They've lost sight of that secret that humanity was forged under incredible degradation on the edge of extinction. If you go back more than 100 years ago, in 1900, Max Planck developed the theory of atomics. The equations that sprung from his mind created nuclear power. And yes, the atom bomb that can destroy entire cities. Humanity is made in the image of God. We are an incredible species with a destiny to populate the stars, to go beyond the stars. We can't even imagine our full potential. Just like somebody 6,000 years ago in Mesopotamia